Hey, this is Kory Edwards with Allison James Estates and Homes. I want to talk a little bit about the difference between listing with an agent or selling to an iBuyer. An iBuyer is basically like Opendoor, Offerpad, or any kind of wholesale company that's going to basically buy the property and flip it. Now, a lot of people are interested in this idea, selling, to Opendoor or to Offerpad, and it makes perfect sense in a lot of cases. If you are trying to get out from underneath your home quickly and you have an urgent need, maybe you're in pre-foreclosure, which actually Opendoor won't buy a pre-foreclosure. But let's say you've moved away, you listed with another agent, you've spent 6 months to a year maybe, and you've been one of those unlucky people that has not been able to get your home sold, and you absolutely must get it sold right away. Then an iBuyer may be an attractive solution, but I'm going to discourage you, and I'll explain here in this video why. So this is an actual use case, an actual case of a home I sold in the Altamont Springs area, in Altamont Springs, Florida. This home, the appraised value was $188,000, and I found this seller. It was in August of 2018. Now they were considering two actual offers from Opendoor and from Offerpad, and these are the actual numbers that they were given in those offers. So if you take a look here, Opendoor was offering basically 104% of the appraised value, which was $196,000 for the home. Offerpad was offering about 93% of the appraised value, and then what I offered to do was list their home at the appraised value, at 100% of the appraised value. Now, you'll see some differences here. If you look down on the bottom, I was charging 6% commission, which is standard commission for this particular listing. Opendoor, they range anywhere from 6 to 12% in what they call a fee. It's basically a commission, but they call it a fee as opposed to a commission. In this particular case, they were charging 7%. Now, Offerpad, their fee was 5.5%, so slightly less than what I was charging in commission. Now, when you take a look at the offers, though, side by side, and this is why I say sometimes the highest dollar amount offered is not the best offer. In this particular case, Opendoor was offering the highest dollar amount for the home. When you factor in the 7% fee, and you're talking about the closing costs and all that, and almost always what the iBuyer will do, remember these are flipping companies. They're trying to buy this home and resell it. So there's two transactions they have to pay for, closing costs on two transactions, plus they have to pay commissions on the sale when they sell the property. They are in it to make a profit, of course, otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. Now what they do is they'll make an offer like they did in this case of $196,000. Then they come back, they do their inspection, and say, oh, well, it's got some substandard drywall, it could use some paint, the pool surface could be resurfaced, even though there's no problems with it, it doesn't look that bad. They'll come back and they'll say that there's at least $20,000 to $30,000 of repairs that need to be made to the home before they can resell it, so they're going to deduct that from their offer. Now listen, you're already under contract at this point. They've got you. You can't entertain offers from anybody else because you have an actual contract with them. So you, at this point, have the option of either canceling the contract and walking away and starting the whole process over again, or you're going to bite the bullet and take the discounts that they throw at you. And sometimes, this is a good week, 2 weeks into the process. So you're expecting to close in the next maybe week or two, and they're coming back and saying, hey, we're going to drop the price down. Sorry. Imagine how you're going to feel when that happens. Now, when you look at these offers side by side, listing the property, their net after paying their mortgage of $128,000, they're putting $44,000 in their pocket at closing by listing with me, even though they're paying me a 6% commission for seller and buyer. Total combined 6% commission. Now, Opendoor, they're putting $14,000 less in their pocket. At the end of the day, when they go to close, 14 grand they just gave away. With Offerpad, significantly more. You're talking almost $30,000 that they lost if they would have accepted the offer from Offerpad. Look, these people were in a desperate need to sell. What I told them was this: give me an opportunity to sell your home. If we price it right and if I market it aggressively, we can have it sold and closed probably within the next 30 to 45 days. Now, I said that because of this particular price point. In Orlando, in this time period, The average days on market was about 30 days. If it was a home under 250,000, I know my abilities. I know this market, and I know how to market properties. We had it under contract within a week or two, and it was closed within 40 days. And this is one of my testimonials. When you see my testimonials, look for Kara and Greg Philman. They were the people I sold their home. This was their particular home. And I found them just from knocking on doors, man. But I saved them and put an extra huge several $1,000s back in their pocket at closing time. And we still got their home sold on time as they needed. So be wary of iBuyers. Look, it does serve a purpose. There are some people that this is the best option for them. But if you don't have to hurry up and sell right now at a loss, get top dollar for your property, man. That's what a realtor is here for. That's what I'm here for, to help you get your home sold for top dollar.